Hello there. Welcome back to EMS Grade 8. This video, I want to look at the preparation of the cash receipts journal. So we're going to look at question 3, which is on case studies, and then we are going to answer the question that is specifically requiring us to prepare the cash receipts journal. So if you go to 3.1, it is use the transaction shown below to complete the cash receipts journal of Dr. Tracy Brandit for June 2019, which is 10 months. So transaction for June 2019, you are given the transactions that are there. And then beneath that, now you are given a prepared cash receipt journal of Dr. Tracy Brands for June 2019, whereby CRJ1. So we are given our columns there that we need to fill in. So we are going to start by filling in the document number. Then we go to today, going there and see that the last part we go to our salary account. So on our salary account also we go to section for amount and details. So we are going to go through of what is required in terms of those columns as we go through our transactions. So start with transaction 2, which is saying treated a family of four and received 900 rands, issued receipt 86. So what is important for you is to identify what does the business do. If you look at this business, it's for a doctor. It's for a doctor, which means they provide medical services. So that is their core business. So what is important for you is now to differentiate the items that you are supposed to put under sundry accounts and those that are not supposed to be put under sundry accounts. You'll see that the core business or the core activity that is being done in the business is not supposed to be put under sundry accounts. You just put it this side. Then if you have got any transaction that is transpired, which is not part of the core activity or the business, like in this case, it's not part of issuing medical services to clients, it means you have to include it under sundry accounts and give the description on details. So this is exactly how we are going to apply it. So on the first one, we see that this is a core activity because they treated a family of 4. So they received 900 rands. So obviously it's a receipt and then issued receipt 86. So number 86 is going to come on our document and we're going to say 86. And then on the day column, we see that our day is 2. So we're just going to say 2. Then on details, and then if you look at details there, you are going to see that these are services that have been rendered in terms of treatment of the family. So you can just say services, services rendered. And then the amount that we have is 900. So we're going to say our 900, which is the same amount that should come under our bank. And it's also part of our income. So we leave it like that. Then we go to the next one, received 150 rands interest from Firm Bank on a fixed deposit held by the business. So you see that this money that has been received is not money that has been received from the medical services that are being provided by the doctor. So what we are saying is this should also go under a sundry accounts because it's not part of the core activity of rendering services. So we have received interest from a bank. So we take note of the documents and number. Let's just try to see if we have the document number. We are seeing that we are not seeing the document number there. We are having the date is 6. So obviously here we are going to say our 6. And then on the details part, we are seeing that we are receiving this from Firm Bank. So you can just put Firm Bank here. Firm Bank. And then the amount is 150. So which is the same amount that is going to come to under bank. The same amount that is going to come under bank is our 150. And also we are going to see that this interest is also an income, so it should come in. So for our salary accounts, we know that it's going to come there because it's not part of our core activity. So we are going to say the amount is 150. And on the details part, we know that this is interest that has been earned from the description there, that is interest. So we're going to say interest interest received. Interest received is it, and then we can try to move on to the next transaction that we have there. Let's just try to see. So we can try to see in terms of our next transaction, but before we move on to our next transaction, you would see that for this interest received that is received, it's not part of the core activity, so we are not going to include it under income, so we can just correct there, whereby we remove it there, because we are saying it's not a part of our core activity of rendering services. So it's not part of the income that we are regarding as our core activity. So we only put it under a sundry account. So we leave it like this. So under income, we don't include it. So we go to the next one, try to see what we have in terms of the next one. So if you go to the next transaction that we have there, it's on 14. So here we are saying 14. And then we are saying obviously, our receipts, we have got 86 there. We have got 86, receipt number 86 is the first one. And then obviously, we can just regard the next one to be 87. And then this one, obviously, we can say is 80, 88. And then we are saying now all the details. It's now on the 14th provided private checkups into the Phillips family house received 1,200. So this is part of the core activity. So obviously these are services rendered. So we are having the same description that we have here because it's part of what the doctor is providing as services. So we're saying services rendered. And then on the amount that we have there is 1,200. So we're saying 1,200. And it's part of our bank. So it comes under income because it's part of the core activity of the doctor. So you're saying 1,200. And we don't put it under sundry account. So we go to the next one, which is now on the 5th, on the 19th. So here we've got 19th, and we're saying here we can just try to put another is 89 is our document number. So then we go to, remember the document number is the receipt number. So we're just saying we are giving the next figure that we have from 86, then we say 87, 88, and 89. So we go to our, we are now on the 19th and saying Tracy increased the capital contribution by 15,000 rands. She made a direct deposit into the bank's business bank account. So what is happening here is this is just a capital contribution, so it means the business is receiving money from the owner. So it's capital. It's capital. So we are going to on the analysis, all the details. Let's start by the details. We are saying there is an increase of 15,000. So here we can on the amount. Let's just start by putting on the amount. You say 15,000, and obviously this is going to be received through bank. 15,000. And we also put it under sundry because it's not part of our income. So let's just put it there under sundry. So we are saying we are putting it again under sundry as our 15,000. And then obviously this is our capital. This is coming as capital. So this capital we are receiving it from Tracy Brands. So it's coming from Tracy as it is indicated here, the owner. So here we can just indicate that this is Tracy, Dr. Tracy Brands. So this is what we have. So all the details you just put where you are receiving the money from. Then on the sundry account, you are giving a description of what is it. It is for capital. So you indicated them under sundry account that this is capital. We have not put it under the income column because we are saying this is something that we are receiving as a business that is not part of our core activity of rendering services. So we put it under sundry account. So this is what we have in terms of the entries that we're supposed to do there. So we are supposed to now to add the total figures starting from our analysis of receipts, and then we add again the bank column, income column, and then the amount on the sundry account. So basically, we are saying if we say 900 plus 150 plus 1,200 plus 15,000, we are going to get 17,250. Let's just try to verify that calculation, whereby we are saying 900, and then we add our 150, and then we add our 1,200, and then we add our 15,000. Then we are going to get your 17,250, which is correct. Then we go to the next one. You are saying 900, 900 plus 900 here, and then add 1,200. And then we have 1,200, yes, and we're going to get a 2,100. So we've got 2,100. Then we go 150 plus 15,000, you're going to get 15,150. So these are the total figures. Then you can just maybe try to close here to show that these are your total figures. So this is what we've guys in the preparation of Cash Receipts Journal. Let's subscribe and share. Let's share the link to our colleagues who are doing grade 8 EMS. Let's turn on the notification button so that when we upload our new videos, you get notified. Let's meet again in the next video. As for this video, I'm signing out.